Hi! This week's story is a piece of fan fiction that I've written. This piece is from the Jacksepticeye community. It's inspired by the Nate Wants to Battle song Branded, and it's a little bit spooky. It fills you with that feeling of dread that makes you want to curl up on yourself and be scared. So we're going to start this one. It's 554 words, and if you want to read along, you can find it in the description below. So here we go. Do it. The voices were loud in Chase's head, louder when he put his hands over his ears to muffle them. He didn't know why they were telling him things. They made no sense. His chest was tight. The blankets over him were too hot, too tight. He pushed them away, then shivered as chills swept up his arms. He needed to call Henrik. Something was wrong. He pulled himself out of bed, wrapping his arms around himself as the room spun. Too many sleepless nights made him feel like he was losing his sanity. He braced himself against the wall, slowly inching his way toward the door. The lights of the stairs outside were almost blinding, causing him to wince as he swayed into the hall. He needed a drink. It had been weeks since his last drink. He needed something to clear his mind, something to calm the shakes. The moonlight glinted off the mirror as Chase walked past it, and he glanced into it, flinching as he saw a face unlike his own. He stumbled to Henrik's small clinic downstairs, banging into the walls as he walked, ignoring the annoyed shouts from the other egos as he woke them. The stairs loomed before him, and Chase fought down a wave of nausea as he realized the scars if he fell. The world swirled around him, and he sighed as he realized the hell that midnight presented him. Sean was still asleep. Whatever Auntie had done to him, he might never wake up. Chase still hated the glitch for that. He had abandoned Bro Average to imitate Sean for his channel. He wasn't sure if it was right to impersonate Sean, but he couldn't even tell himself apart anymore. He needed to get down the stairs to see Henrik. His head was pounding. He could barely see in front of him. The stars were too bright. Why did the egos keep him around? He knew the house hid his drinks. The shakes were getting to him now. His reflection in the mirror at the bottom of the stairs seemed to grin at him as he reached the ground floor. He hit the wall as he turned the corner. He wasn't making very fast progress. The voices continued to torment him. He was almost there. He could hear Henrik's muffled observations as he moved closer. The scars on his wrists reminded him of all the times he'd woken up in Henrik's clinic. It was hardly midnight anymore. The sun was beginning to rise. He stumbled to the door, bracing himself against it as his head swam. Coward, going for help. His reflection in the window of the door was horrifying. The face of a man going mad. Henrik. The world was still spinning around him, causing him to feel lightheaded as he began to slump against the door. The voices wouldn't stop. They kept calling to him, telling him to do things he didn't want to do. As he fell against the door, he looked up as a fuzzy silhouette approached him. Fatigue swept over him, and he nodded his head as he began to doze off. Something grasped his shoulder, pulling him up and into the clinic, but Chase let the exhaustion set in. Inside Henrik's clinic, the voices couldn't get to him.